Smart Soul family.
The first thing we're going to be talking about in this video is supplements. What we take and why we take them.
And afterwards, we're going to be talking about nutrition, and also we're going to throw in a list of foods in each of the macros that are very vital in order to gain muscle and lose that fat.
Hands down, the most important supplement, I would say, is protein.
So this is the protein that I take. It's 100% natural power whey. I actually take this protein because I am still breastfeeding and Lillian is extremely allergic to soy, eggs, tomatoes, peanuts, tree nuts, blah, 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 blah. This protein doesn't contain any soy ingredients or any gluten.
I take Gold Standard Whey by Optimum Nutrition. I've done a lot of research on protein, the amount of protein per scoop and the cost. I've broken it all down, made charts, taken a lot of my personal time, and this is what I found to be the best bang for my buck. It tastes the best and it blends great.
Alright, so in my protein, I have 25 grams of protein. It says serving size is 3 scoops, and it's gonna be 120 calories.
With the Optimum Nutrition, you get 24 grams of protein in 1 scoop and 120 calories.
So you can see the difference between our proteins. My protein requires 3 scoops, while his requires only 1 scoop. And this is the reason why his was the most, like, I'll say best bang for your buck. We're gonna link each protein down below in case any of you guys have any allergies to soy or gluten allergy. And so you could probably get this protein, which is the best when it comes to allergies.
And this one's just the best bang for your buck. Get as much protein as you can for a great cost.
And we're gonna talk about the importance of proteins later on.
Next most important supplement that we take is pre-workout.
So pre-workout is so essential when it comes to getting that fire when you're working out.
The reason this helps so much is it has caffeine in it, so if you're tired after a long day of work, it also has beta-alanine in it, which gives you those tingles. If you've ever taken pre-workout, you know what I'm talking about. It gives you that tingly feeling that forces you to work out. So once I take this, I know I'm getting in the gym.
This beautiful baby, it's the saving grace for us in a lot of days.
Right.
So currently I'm breastfeeding, so I can't take pre-workout because such high levels of caffeine. And so what we do is, if we're feeling down and, you know, ready to go to sleep, Lucas quickly goes and takes his pre-workout.
I take a scoop and I'm saying, I took it, so we're working out tonight because I am burning. The next supplement I want to talk about is BCAAs. This is from a company called EVL. There's plenty of them out there. It's pretty cheap actually. I'll put this one in the link in the description below. I use this as an intra-workout or during my workout supplement. I put it in my drink and I drink it throughout the workout, and it just helps give me some energy and it helps give me a few of those extra building blocks of protein that we'll talk about later. And the last, most important one that I want to touch on today is creatine. One big thing that creatine does is it helps support muscle growth and power and strength. So I take this before every workout, and it's one of those things where you have to take it consistently for it to build up in your body. So those are the 4 supplements that we take in our schedule. We take protein, we take BCAAs, pre-workout, and creatine.
And we're gonna have all the supplements that we take in the description down below.
Let's get into nutrition.
Nutrition is a big one. It took us a while to get a handle of it. I know a lot of you guys are sitting there thinking, look, I go to the gym, I eat healthy, but I'm still not seeing any results. And that's because of nutrition. Just because you eat healthy doesn't mean you're following your right macros. So I'm gonna give you a quick story. My friend's at work, she's in a competition right now where they have to lose weight. She was working out, eating healthy for so long, and she goes, Rachel, I am so frustrated right now. I am stuck at this weight. I cannot lose 1 pound. I look the same, working out and eating healthy. What is wrong? And I sat her down and said, look, what are your macros? She had no idea what I was talking about, which understandably. So first we're gonna talk about macros. I got this board, okay? And I'm sure you guys have heard the saying, if it fits your macros. And that's the saying that we live by. So your macros are your fats, your proteins, and your carbs. Okay? So these 3 things are what you want to focus on when you are dieting. So later on in this video, we're gonna break down our macros and exactly how much we eat Monday to Sunday to optimize our muscle growth and our fat loss.
First thing you need to do for your diet is you need to calculate your metabolic rate. There's a calculator down below. Click on that and figure out, based on your height and weight, how many calories you burn a day just sitting on a couch. That's what a metabolic rate is. So when you're dieting healthily, you need to cut off 100 to 200 calories from that metabolic rate every day in order to get a healthy weight loss. Anything more than that and you're starting to burn muscle. So you want to only burn the fat. So now we're going to talk about protein. Based on the American College of Sports Medicine, if you want to build muscle or maintain muscle, you need to take in an average of 1 gram of protein per pound of body fat. This takes us back to why supplements are so important. To eat that much protein in a day is a daunting task. So taking a supplement of protein helps you keep those levels high as you're trying to either cut or gain.
Alright, so for me, I am 125 pounds. I need to intake 125 grams of protein in order to maintain that muscle and lose that fat.
I know that seems like a lot to some people, but it's really important to try to hit that goal every day. So even if you fall a little bit short, you're still within that range. That's why we use the 1 gram. 1, it's easy to calculate, and 2, it's a good number to obtain.
So next, we are going to talk about carbs. When it comes to carbs, we go through high carbs day and low carbs day. So on high carbs day, we want to be around 250 to 300 grams of carbs. And so on these days, obviously it will be our cheat meal days. On our low carb days, we want to be under 100 grams of carbs. A lot of people are thinking, oh, I don't really eat that much carbs. I don't eat bread, I don't eat this. Look at your bananas. Look at your apples. Those hold a lot of carbs. So we need to be able to calculate every single thing we eat in like MyFitnessPal or any other apps that are free out there, and it'll help you calculate your macros.
It's important to stay nutritious, so you don't want to cut out your fruits and vegetables. That's why it's important to look at everything that you eat. So if you eat a bagel, if you eat
cereal,
if you eat bread, things like that are gonna drive that number high really quickly, so you won't have room left over for things that are healthy for you.
And that's why they're called empty carbs. And they're just wasting your macros away.
Yeah.
So if you want to throw in an apple, if you want to throw in a banana, you know, make sure that you reduce your carbs in other area that you have in order to fit that in your allotted carbs. If it fits your macros. Make sure it fits your macros, guys.
Cut the soda, cut the sweets. All that is just empty calories, empty carbs.
So when it comes to fats, a lot of people have different opinions on fats. We kind of cycle through, same thing, high fat, low fat days. So when I have fat days, you know, we have a lot of the peanuts and this and that. Avocados. We really don't have a grams for high fat days because, you know, fats are healthy. When it comes to low fat days, we try to keep it a minimum of 30 grams of fat those days. So this diet is going to help you lose fat and build that muscle. So with weight gain, you want to maintain the same macros, but with protein, fats, and carbs. What you're gonna do with a surplus. So you wanna put on 200 to 300 calories a day, or 100 to 300 calories a day, depending on your body type and what your body can handle, and maintain the same macros in order to gain that muscle but not overspill on that fat.
So adding simple things into your diet, like an extra serving of fruit, an extra serving of protein, things like that are gonna add in those extra couple hundred calories. So it's not a huge shift, but it's a healthy shift.
Okay, so Lillian woke up, so Lucas is going to go, he's gonna go get her because we're doing these videos while she's napping. So I'm just gonna finish up the video really fast. Drop it down a little bit because he's tall. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about how our week looks when it comes to our macros. You guys can follow the same macro buildup as we are. Obviously the numbers are gonna be different when it comes to carbs and protein, and even fat intake, depending on if you're keto, if you're paleo. Based on your lifestyle and what you believe in, these makeups could change, but pretty much the carbs shouldn't be that different between the diets, and the protein should be the same as well. On Mondays, we have our low fat, low carbs, and high protein. So for me, it'll be 120 grams, 25 grams of protein. Low carbs, you want to keep it really low as best as possible. I like it to be 50 to 80. Obviously, if you're starting this workout journey, you don't want to quickly drop down that fast because it makes you kind of like, blah. All right, so what you want to do is keep it as close to 100 grams, and as you go through your workout journey, you can get it down to like 50 grams of carbs for the low carb day. And so for us, we believe in that low fat day also. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right here, exactly how it looks, and my numbers put into it. So what I want you to do right now is on your piece of paper, write your Mondays and write down exactly your fats, carbs, and protein by the grams. That's what's gonna help you later on. So Monday and Tuesdays are the same exact thing. Low carbs, low fats, high protein. All right, so those numbers are gonna look very similar. So Wednesday and Thursdays are when we decide to have our cheat days. So that's gonna be your high carbs, low fat, and high proteins. And so what we like to do is we will tend to go to like Red Robin's and grab a burger after we work out. You could shift this around to make your cheat days on a weekend, or whatever days that you like to eat out and hang out with your friends. Those should be your cheat days. And then all you gotta do is shift it down and shift it around. Later on, you're gonna have your low carb, high fat, high protein. So it's gonna be 2, 2, and 2. And then we top off the week the same as Monday. Low carb, low fat, high protein. All right? This is exactly what we do in order to build that muscle and lose that fat. So now I'm gonna talk about a list of foods that are high protein, good fat sources, and complex carbs. All right, so when it comes to protein, a list of high protein are chicken, fish, beef, tuna, shrimp, ground turkey, eggs, Greek yogurt, nuts, peanuts, and protein bars, okay? So pause the video real quick and I want you to write all this down. Okay, so now we're back. All right, so your good complex carbs are sweet potatoes, fruits, whole grain, oatmeal, and brown rice. Well, for us, this is just a simple list. So there's plenty of complex carbs out there, and also we're gonna put together a workout plan and have a long list of all the foods that you can eat, and also we're gonna have a meal plan where you can each day have a certain foods and exactly what we eat in a day in order for you to be quick and go. All right, so good fat sources are avocados, nuts of any kind, beans, steak, and cooking with coconut oil. Like we said, this is just a quickly snapshot of some foods that you can eat and implement into your diet to help you be successful when it comes to diet and nutrition. Okay, so that's it for this video. Comment down below any other questions you have or what other videos you would like to see us do pertaining to your fitness journey. And also comment down below exactly where you are and what you're gonna be working on this week, okay? So you ready to get fit? I know we are. Bye, guys.